Not at all. In 10 being very nervous. Okay. All right. Rachel, videographer, you ready?
Yes.
Timer, you ready? All right. Go ahead.
How many of you have seen a movie so many times that you can pretty much quote it? I have quite a few that I can quote myself, but they're movies like Toy Story and Finding Nemo and Up. Now, how many of you have ever seen or heard of these movies before? That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, these heartwarming and remarkable films were all made possible by an outstanding animation company, and its name is Pixar. Hi, my name is Rachel Craig, and today I'm going to share with you the history and my appreciation for Pixar Animation Studios. Like most companies, Pixar started off pretty small. It all began in 1979 when George Lucas, the founder of the Lucasfilm Television Production Company, hired Ed Catmull and his computer graphics lab to be a part of the Lucasfilm Computer Division, which was formerly known as the Graphics Group. Later on in 1984, the group created their very first short film, and it was called The Adventures of Andre and Wally B. And then, only 2 years later, Steve Jobs came into the picture. How many of you have ever heard of Steve Jobs before? Most of you probably know him as the co-founder of Apple Incorporated, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, what you might not have known was that he also purchased the tech rights from Lucasfilm for the graphics group for about $5 million back in 1986. And from then on, the group was known as Pixar Animation Studios. And afterwards, the company produced about 3 more short films, and then in 1991, everything changed for Pixar when they got another great opportunity. They made an agreement with Disney to make and distribute at least one computer-generated animated movie. And then after a lot of hard work, Pixar released the world's very first computer-generated animated movie to theaters on November 22nd of 1995. And that movie was Toy Story, which is actually one of my all-time favorites, honestly. And Toy Story actually became the highest grossing film of 1995. In America alone, they made $192 million and $362 million worldwide. So it's safe to say it was a hit. According to one of the critics from San Francisco Chronicle, Toy Story was a gem of fast action, sophisticated wit, and inspired comedy. And one of the great things about Toy Story was that it not only fascinated kids like myself, but it charmed the parents. So someone could have been 5 or 45 whenever they saw this movie. Either way, it was entertaining to both. And Pixar has managed to keep that feature in all the 15 films that they've made. And that's been their mission all along, was to create these memorable and heartwarming characters that are able to appeal to people of all ages. And whether people realize it or not, we're able to thank Pixar for many different things. For one, completely changing the world of animation. You take the characters in Toy Story and compare them to Tom and Jerry. You can't really compare them. These toys in Toy Story, they have emotions, they have feelings, and they have pasts and futures, just like real people. And you can also thank Pixar for simply bringing family entertainment to homes all over the country. And lastly, Pixar has been able to teach children many different life lessons that they can carry with them for the rest of their lives. Like in Toy Story, they learned the value and importance of friendship. In Finding Nemo, they learned how to keep going when things get rough, or just keep swimming. And Up, you learn always, always, always enjoy the adventures that life may bring you. Thanks.